The start of Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, and that means the California Highway Patrol will be out on the roads conducting extra work to keep motorcyclists and drivers more aware of one another and hopefully safe. For drivers, that means sharing the road and staying alert. For motorcyclists, it means wearing a Department of Transportation certified helmet, being sure to make yourself visible, and always riding sober.
It's that time of year again across Northern California.
We are talking about salmon, and they are returning to where they hatched to spawn. Cecile Juliet joins us live from 1 Mile Recreation Area, and that is actually a location where there's a fish ladder. Cecile?
Good morning. Yes, we are standing on the bridge at Sycamore Pool in 1 Mile in Bidwell Park. And did you know that this bridge has a fish ladder? Look over here. This is the upper end of the fish ladder, and then if you come over here, this is the side where they come and enter the ladder from the stream. And I'm joined this morning by Michael Hellmair, and you are a fish biologist with Fish Bio here in Chico. And what is it that you want people to know about these fish?
So we've seen these fish, these spring run salmon, come through here for the past 10 days or so. And it's important to note that these fish live off of their energy reserves. So all the food they ate out in the ocean, they just stored up as fat, and that's what they have to live on till they actually spawn or lay their eggs in early fall.
And we have pictures and video that people can see that you actually took. You've been out here every morning for the last, what, week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, for the past 10 days or so, I've come out every morning and kind of checked on them. And they were easy to observe trying to make their way up here through the fish ladder and through Sycamore Pool. And the city has actually been very responsive when we had a big number of fish down below and lowering the dam down so those fish have an easier time moving up. Because like I said, they have to live off of their energy reserves throughout the summer, and every calorie counts and increases their chances.
So you were pleased by the number that you've seen so far this year, you said, which is a good thing because these fish are endangered. Talk about the campfire and what impact you think that had on these fish.
So the campfire, the parts of the campfire that affected the Butte Creek watershed, which is actually where the largest natural spring run salmon population is in the Central Valley. It's difficult to tell right now what the impacts are, simply because we won't really know for another 3 years till that generation that was affected comes back and until we can find out what those numbers were. But from being in Butte Creek Canyon, it looks like they might have dodged a bullet there, and the green belt or the streamside vegetation looks fairly intact. So there might be some runoff, ash, debris, etc. But hopefully it didn't have too big an impact, but we won't know for sure for another couple of years.
Okay, thank you so much. And we're going to talk about the economic impact later on this morning of these salmon. They actually have a huge impact on our county. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Cecile, pretty cool stuff out there.